Morning, back on it again today. Yesterday was Motorcycle Monday. I hope it was a success. I want to continue that. But today I'm back on the 47. I've kind of painted myself into a corner here. But I want to pop off the differential cover. See if I can get this axle out. Expose the leaking seal. Hopefully remove it. And maybe the auto parts store up the road has a replacement. Pop a new one in today, seal that up, and the brake should be in by the end of the week. Finish the brake job, get the wheels back on, and I have a rolling chassis. Let's see how that goes. Alright, so like anything else I do on this truck, it's going to fight me. The drain plug, I don't even think that's a drain, that must be the fill plug. But obviously this thing's been leaking for a while. I'm going to climb under here, loosen up all the nuts. If I had to guess, I'm going to find out there's, no oil in here. Impact driver. Let's get some better light and set this camera up where you can see what I'm doing. Alright, I hope you can see that. Basically, I gotta crawl under here. Got my light. You just see it's a caked on mess under there. I'm like, Mark, why is it a caked on mess? You cleaned that. Apparently I didn't clean it good enough. With the when I had the pressure washer and I had the rolling chassis outside after I first took the cab off. I actually remember that's in a video titled Cab Removal or something. One of my most popular videos. Got over 1,000 hits on it. But just look at that mess. I hope you can see it. Oh, let me see where I set the camera up. But that's just a caked on chunk of grease. So all that grease came from somewhere. And that's dried up gear oil. Probably from the empty differential I'm about to discover. I wonder if there's supposed to be an order to remove these. Oh, look at that. Gear oil. Oh, I should have cleaned that solid stuff out of there first. Oops. There, so I don't lose them. Famous last words. Just move that right to there. Into that drain. Look at that. Draining twice as fast. I just want to clean this off right here. Come on. There we go. That nice 1947 original gear oil, pour right into there. And actually, let's see if it's going to separate. That's going to be even funnier. Wow. all sorts of caked on mess. I wonder what the trick is for getting this cover off. I keep the paint scraper going in there like that. Or do I have to get a pry bar? Let me try it from the top. I can do it better with my feet. So I got this tool here. Just kind of feeling for some kind of lip that I can pry on. Just gotta be careful. I don't want to bend this thing. Ooh. There it goes. Ta-da! You know, only a little corrosion on the gears. Wait. Not that I need to save this gasket, but you never know. I have one on order, but it hasn't arrived yet, and can never assume it's going to be the right one. So I might as well just take my time and get this gasket off with it. Oh, there we go. Look at that, corroded gears. Who knew? I knew. We all knew. What else would you expect? The inside of the transmission looks the same way. So what do you do in a case like that? Scrub them? At least they work. Now that has to come out. That's the bolt that has to come out. And then this pin drops out. I guess then that spacer block comes out after the pin drops. And then I could take the C-clip off, which is over there. And then that axle should slide right out, and I could change the seal. So let me come around the other side. Spin this some more. That is a regular flat screwdriver to remove that. I can't wait to see what that's going to be like. You'd think they'd put a bolt there or something. I don't know what these... Looks like somebody's already been hitting at it with a chisel. Oh boy. That's all I get to say. Is I'm already seeing this is going to be unpleasant. Well, that's not my biggest screwdriver. This is my biggest screwdriver. Let's see if it fits. Fits at a slight angle. No, it doesn't even fit. What the heck? Move that light. So you gotta what? Hold this straight. I'm sure I can jam something in there to get it to hold still while I do this. Or no, I'll put it in gear. I wonder if that'll do anything. I got the tried and true vice grip to add torque to the screwdriver trick. Let's just see if it works. I might have to take this off just to get this a little flatter in the slot. Oh, look at that. Worked. All right. So, take the vice grips off of here. Come on. Yeah. Looks like somebody was biting at it with a chisel. Takes that right out. Put it right there, so don't lose it. Put this transmission back in neutral. I guess the next thing to do is figure out how to get that pin out. And I believe you take a drift and drive that down. One thing I don't have is a punch and chisel set. But that seems to work. Pull that out. Okay. Got some flats on it, so we'll have to remember that the flats go that way. Put it right like this, so I remember how it goes. And how does that come out now? It just drop. Yeah, it just drops out. Like that. And now I see the C-clip, it's recessed in that gear, so I'm going to walk around the other side and push the axle towards the center. I felt it move, so that's a good sign. And there's the C-clip. Let's see if I just rotate this. Oh, it stops rotating now. How do you get that out then? Just push it out. It falls inside and I see it. And I'm going to grab it. It's just getting buried in the sludge. Now this I learned from watching the internet. Let's use a magnet. So now I'm just going to go pull the axle out. So I'll shut this camera off. Set that up right there. Get this tire out of the way. And this axle should slide right out. Look at that. Holy cow. It did. I just dropped off the inner bearing. Nice and carefully. Look at that. One axle. Now I'll bring the camera over. And that's the seal that's leaking. The next step is to figure out how to get that out and replaced. I should probably change my gloves too, put on rubber gloves. So there goes the question now. How do I get that seal out? Which has obviously been leaking all over the place. Missy, get out of the picture. Go. Go lay down. And you're going to get grease all over you. You're going to look real silly. You want a bath? You want a bath? I'll give you a bath. All right. Good girl. Let's see. I'll shut the camera off. All right. So now we got to figure out how to get this seal out. See if there are any numbers on it for starters. From what I understand, these heavy-duty seals, everybody I saw just destroyed them getting them out, which is fine because you're not going to use it again. I figure if there are any numbers on it, maybe I can get them now. I don't see anything on there. So there's the old seal. Took some prying, some chiseling with the big screwdriver, and just so it worked out. It came out not too bad at all. Looking inside, you know, I wiped that with a rag. It looks pretty good. I'm going to go on the internet now and see if Napa up the road's got it or Advanced Auto's got it in stock and put that back together today. That'd be a bonus on my behalf. So stand by. Well, I got a little crazy and I stripped off the brakes. Got all the parts soaking in some solvent right there, getting cleaned off, getting all the grease off. Napa online said they had the parts in stock for the seal. They had a seal. But I placed the order, and surprisingly, the store actually called me. They called my cell phone. I don't know how they even got the number, but they called and said, hey, we won't really have it until tomorrow. So I'll get back with this tomorrow. That's why I stripped it down, because I had nothing else to do. And those wheel cylinders should be in any day now. I'm hoping to come in the U.S. mail today.